Alright guys, I do have my blindfold on now because we're about to get there. So, yeah, just a little check-in. I will speed it up as soon as we get there. I can't see, so I don't know what the button is.
Keep it down.
In 3, I will go out and then go back up.
Blindfold.
Oh wait, no, we're about to be
Blindfold
here. I don't know where. Oh no, my phone.
Actual phone.
Your blindfold?
Yep. I don't know where it is. Only the camera can see it. I can't see it. Can the camera see it?
Yeah, that's fine. Not yet.
I can't see. I'm blindfolded. Hello.
How you doing, sir?
I don't know what's going on. Wait, I need to check something. I'm excited.
Excited?
Yes. I'm scared. I don't know where we're going.
Let you two go get pass it out and see Sebastian see.
Gotta get him up. Hold on.
Alright, wait, so Alex.
Hold on, don't do anything yet.
Don't do anything.
I'm looking down. I'm trying to look for. Is all my stuff hiding?
On.
Hmm?
Keep the blindfold on.
I don't know where it is.
They're sleeping.
The camera's recording. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what the camera's recording.
Oh, that's Sebastian has his phone on.
All I see is pitch black. I literally cannot see anything. I don't know what's out the glass. I'm just going out the glass. Is there anything out the glass? Can I look out the glass?
Not right now.
I don't know what's in the glass. Camera's still recording. Okay. What's that? What the?
Alright, Alex, you ready? Where'd you get your umbrella?
Huh?
Let me get your umbrella. Hold on, Alex. Hold on 1 second.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Trying to look at the camera. I don't know what's going on. I want to wear my hat. And where's my mask? My mask. I literally cannot see anything. Alright guys, today we will be selling. I cannot
come on,
see
this is your
anything.
first surprise.
Oh gosh, I can't, I slipped. Wait.
Oh. I totally forgot he's blindfolded.
I don't know where to.
You're good. You can walk normal.
But I want to get under the umbrella.
Oh.
Because the camera.
Right.
Is it
Okay.
recording?
Is it recording? I don't.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
So Mama's got to.
It smells new.
What does it smell like?
I
If you had
don't know.
to describe.
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
All right, whenever you're ready.
My eyes! Wow.
What do you think?
I like it.
You like it?
Mhm.
All right, so look, I'm going to introduce you to that young man over there. He's here to help you and kind of explain exactly what's going on. Okay?
How you doing?
Oh yeah, that's right. We got. I keep
Keep it
thinking.
safe. Keep it safe.
Yeah.
All right. So explain to him. This is again. He hasn't ridden before. This
Yeah.
is kind of his first, beginner trying to get into the motocross world.
So this right here is a perfect size for you to, experiment on.
Okay.
I should say. 4-speed, semi-auto, so there's no clutch or nothing. The first time that you drive it, you can leave it in second, third gear, and it won't stall out. It's almost like it's automatic, so
Okay.
you can just cruise around like that till you get comfortable shifting and downshifting. The gear pattern is all the way up is neutral, and you always want to check, roll it back and forth. To go in the first gear, you would push this down like that, and see how it's locked in place. That's how you know you're in gear. You push it back up, neutral again. There's your kickstand right there. This is your kill switch, on, off. Always remember what the X on it means to shut it down.
Yeah.
Push it that way for it to start.
That's a magic start.
Gas cap,
Oh,
straight
Rico's
gas,
calling.
Regular
no
gas,
mix,
87.
or nothing,
Rico's calling.
regular gas.
Cabo
Okay.
Rico, Cabo Rico.
Um,
Cabo Rico.
He was calling you for
so you
saying happy
got
birthday.
I know. but
front
they're
brake
calling.
right here.
Pay attention.
Sorry, he was getting a call from your brother.
You got your rear brake right there for your foot. You do want to watch out with this when it gets hot, when you've been
Yeah.
driving around. Keep your legs, don't touch it. Throttle. Now it is kind of limited, but it still has the power there.
Okay.
So this right here is a limiter screw, so you can back this out, tighten it up a little bit. So
Okay,
there's like
nice.
not really
Okay.
anything.
So I can adjust that. Okay.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So get like an 8mm.
Okay.
Loosen this nut right here. Phillips head.
Okay.
Screw it in to limit the throttle.
Okay.
Back it out to give him more access.
Gotcha.
to
Then I
the
can
power.
see the travel of the car.
Exactly.
Okay,
And you
gotcha.
can feel the difference in it when you do that.
Okay. Nice, man.
That's a good thing for a start. Put it in like
Okay.
second. Limit that a little bit so you can get the feel of it. Be
Okay.
comfortable balancing on it.
Okay.
When you get more advanced, then you can start to shift. Feel comfortable with that. It's a little stiff right now. So
Okay.
shifting and kickstarting is going to be a little difficult, only
Okay.
because it's brand new.
Okay.
It's just had gas in it for the first time. What you're going to have to do is you want to run it, let it heat up for 30 to 40 minutes, let it cool down,
Okay.
and then you're going to come down here. This is where you change your oil at.
Okay.
It's always the big nut that has this engine tab right here.
Gotcha.
And you know that because when you go on the trails and if you run over a rock, if you were to hit this drain plug on a rock, it could loosen the threads up or something. So they put that there for protection, and that's always a dead giveaway that that's the drain plug.
Gotcha.
Also, it's always a 17mm.
Okay,
always
gotcha.
a 17mm.
Awesome.
There's another bolt on the other side. Not important. Don't ever mess with it. It's
Okay.
a 14mm. You'll know that you weren't supposed to be there because if you take it out, a spring is going to shoot down, and then there's a little tab. It's literally the chain tensioner for the top end of this motor. So you
Okay.
don't ever have to mess with that.
Okay.
Always a 17mm right there. Kickstarter, of course.
Okay.
Now, like I
Oh,
said,
so it is a Kickstarter. Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
only kickstart, no electric start. Now, the first initial times, it's going to be a little stiff because
Okay.
it has a lot of compression because the
Okay.
engine hasn't broke down yet.
Gotcha.
The oil that's in here is literally shipping oil and braking oil.
Okay.
Now it has like a higher zinc content, so when the motor is in friction mode, it's not wearing down the motor too fast. It
Okay.
kind of eases it in, which is the break-in period.
Okay.
Then you want to put new oil in it after you get all that old stuff out.
Okay.
And it says it right here, so you don't forget. Ride it for 30 minutes at a slow speed. You kind of want to let the motor get accompanied to running,
Okay.
since it's so brand new.
So it hasn't been ran before?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys
It
cut all
doesn't
that.
have much gas in there. We literally fire them up, test drive them, make sure everything's fine, because
Okay.
sometimes I have one, the Kickstarter mechanism inside came off,
Okay.
and that was straight from the factory. So
You
I had
coming,
to take
Rico?
the cover off,
You
identical
coming,
bike.
Rico?
I had to take the cover off and put something inside, and that's all we test them before we let them go.
Okay.
We do let them go. Some people are like, yeah, don't put gas in it because they're putting it in the car.
Right.
And they'll take it home, and if there's a problem, they're like, oh, what's going on with this, and then they have to bring it
Okay.
back.
Gotcha.
On this side right here, this right here is your fuel filter.
Okay.
Right here is important, especially if you're carrying it inside of a vehicle. This right here is your on and off for your gas. And you can see it stamped on here. Right now it's in the on position. When you spin it back like that, that's the off position.
Okay.
So that means that the gas is off. I also tell people that if you're gonna let this bike sit for maybe a month or two, if it's wintertime, 3 months, 4 months, always turn the gas off. And then on the other side of this bowl right here, there's a flathead. And what you do is you drain all that gas out so it doesn't just sit in the carburetor.
Okay.
This flathead right here. And you're gonna see it run down this tube down here, so don't be alarmed when that happens.
Okay, gotcha.
It's gonna come right out of this tube that hangs down right here,
Oh, okay.
and that's literally just getting the gas out of the bowl.
Okay.
After that, leave the gas off, tighten the flathead back up. You'll know if you didn't tighten it back up because when you turn the gas on, the gas is just gonna be continuously
Gotcha.
flowing through.
Gotcha.
If you do that, it'll be a lot easier to start when you come back to it in 4 months or so. Also, if you put Supreme or higher test gas in here, it lasts longer than regular.
Right.
So if you put regular gas in here and you let it set for a while, then you're gonna have carburetor issues. They're gonna be all gummed up. You're gonna have
That
to
makes
either
sense.
clean the carburetor out or get a new one.
That makes sense.
After the 30 minutes of riding, also, I like to tell people to just go over small bolts. The fact that you have to get a little quart of oil, sometimes I tell people to get, if you don't already have any tools, get like a little $10 to $15 little toolkit
Okay.
for the kids when they ride. Let them ride around for a while, and like 5 to 10 minutes after you're done riding, just have a session where you go over the bike, tighten up numerous bolts. It helps them appreciate the item and the investment that you're
Okay.
getting them into. Simple things like tightening up these bolts, because sometimes they tend to get loose with the heat when it gets hot,
Sure.
cold, hot and cold. So you want to make sure that this doesn't get loose. You'll hear a rattling before it gets loose. Some people, they ignore it and let it happen, and then this will fall down and hit you in the leg, and it's hot, you know.
Sure.
So bolts like that, small ones, handlebars. Typically, I tell people on off-road vehicles to really be cautious of that. Not so much street type of bikes, because they don't rattle as much.
Sure.
So anything off-road, you want to go over the bolts extra.
Nice.
On this side over here also. So whether you have it cold start, or if you do like I said, when you drain the gas out, or for instance when you load this up, I'll take the gas out of it so it doesn't spill on
I'm
you
just
or
gonna
anything.
skip through it.
So in that situation,